everyone, this is your girl Melody Trice. We're live here on the red carpet for this amazing event. One of the things I love about this event is that how entertainers are giving back to such a great cause. So I want you guys to stay tuned as we interview the CEO of this amazing organization. So we'll be right back after this break. Oh, God, it's always the time. Gosh, it's always the time to bring people together for a great cause. And now, this is our fourth year doing this, and the whole point of it is to focus a little selfless time and to honor those who do. And the entertainment industry is, many leaders in the entertainment industry are the backbone of giving and advocacy. And it's time for them to be recognized for that. And it not only recognizes them, it recognizes their causes. So this event that we do every year, the Creative Coalition bestows this honor every year, is not just about honoring that person for the night, but it lives on because through social media, through the media, for people like you, their charities will be focused on. So everyone, we are here with Niecy Nash. She's hosting the event tonight. So, one of the things about it, giving back, how important is it for someone to really just use their platform to just give back to a community?
You know what? I don't even think it's about your platform. I think it's just about being that type of person. You give just because. You know what I mean? You give, and that's the kind of thing that comes back to you. You know what I mean? So I'm just a fan of it, whether you have a platform or not. If you have one, that's all the better. But if you don't, give anyway. When you say don't know how to, there's always somebody who needs something. You know what I mean? Wake up every morning and think, how can I be of service today? You'll figure it out.
Because a lot of people don't have that platform, so they like, well, how if I don't have the money, how am I do this and that?
Well, the biggest thing that you can give is time.
Hello, everybody. So we are here with Abigail, one of the honorees for tonight. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm excited to be here.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So what do it mean to you to be able to just give back?
It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's the only way to be happy, is to share. And when you don't, you get selfish and you feel like there's scarcity. And so there's more in life when you give it away.
That's true. When you give back, a lot come back to you. So look, tell us a little bit about, some of the...
Well, I do a lot of work around peace and peace building around the world. I support peace builders like Lema Bowie, who ended the civil war in Liberia. Yeah, and I make films about people who fight for peace, and I work with organizations that help people in conflict zones find a way to get to peace in their countries.
So how do you find the organization in order to support?
Well, that's a hard one. I tripped and fell over the first one because I went to Liberia and I heard this story and it was amazing. And then they started coming to me. Once my first film came out about this peace program, then people started reaching out to me. So now I've been to 32 countries around the world that are in conflict zones, and I've shown peace programming and films, and I've met peace builders from all these places. It's incredible. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You are truly deserving of this award, honey.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, look, I would love for everyone to stay following you on your social media and just be able to keep up with everything you're doing. So can you let them know?
I'm at Abigail Disney on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. So
to be here tonight.
Well, we love Patty, and we love this organization.
Yeah. So, we're really here for Patty and World Vision, which is a great organization bringing fresh water to people all over. And Patty's very dedicated to a lot of different organizations, so it's a great opportunity for us to celebrate her.
Because one of the things about it, what she had said was that, having entertainers, give back from their platform. It's not about them, but just helping other people, right? And I think it's so amazing that you have that platform to give back. So what would you say to those out there who have not actually did that yet? What encouraging words would you give to them?
Well, then they're wasting the opportunity, because it's a great example to everyone that you can set about committing to larger ethical questions. And I think it's a great opportunity that we have to show who we are as real people. I mean, people like to gossip about us or think about our lives or whatever, but don't see us as real human beings. And so I think this is one opportunity for us to bridge that and say, this is things that we really truly care about.
No.
So, one of the amazing things is I love the fact that everybody's coming together for such a great cause.
Yes.
So being here tonight, tell us, what do it mean to you?
Well, I think it's important to be here, and I also think it's important to recognize people within every industry. Everybody has a different story and a unique story. And one of the beautiful things about giving people awards is that we point out the examples that they make, and it inspires other people to do more good work. And that's what it's all about, because we're all in this together. None of us are getting out of it alive. So while you're here, make a difference, make it matter, and be family. Yeah, just be happy. It's life. It's beautiful. We're lucky. We're so lucky.
So, being here tonight to just celebrate the people who have given back, what do that mean to you?
Oh, well, it means a lot. It's a really cool thing to be around all these people that just have a great focus on some really cool things and really trying to influence the world, and it's really nice.
Well, look, a lot of kids look up to you, right? A lot of people look up to you. They see you on television and like, wow, they would love to do what you're doing. So what advice would you give to those kids right now?
My advice is really just go for it and really just do it. Any version of the thing you want to do, you can, because it can definitely happen. It's really cool that way.
Okay, right. Talk a little bit about what it means to you to just be here tonight.
Well, it's a wonderful cause. It's always good, like you said, to give back. So it's good for us to support all these great causes.
So any organization that you give back to?
Well, I do a lot for autism, for animal rescue, for cancer research. I'm a survivor. I'm a cancer survivor myself.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And that's big.
Yeah. It wasn't tough. It wasn't easy. I mean, yeah.
Well, you made it through, and I think that's so amazing. And that's a story all by itself to give back, right?
Absolutely.
It's your platform to raise awareness about our cause.
I think it's a responsibility for anybody, no matter what you do. But I think, especially for artists, we do have a platform. People do listen sometimes to at least what our characters are saying, and I think it's our responsibility to use that as much as we can.
Wow. So is it any
Not in a partisan way, but in a way to help people.
Because that's just who you are.
Exactly. We got to do it.
Wow. Because one of the things I think about is that a person who do have a platform have the leverage because people are following you, right?
Absolutely.
So look, one of the things I know you're working on some stuff, and we would love to know about it. So could you let us know?
I'm in a film that opened yesterday called Lizzie with Kristen Stewart and Chloe Sevigny about the Lizzie Borden trial of 1892. And and then some other stuff.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's really good. I got to see it last night for the first time, actually, and it's a beautiful film and very, very scary. So if you don't like a scary movie,
people are making a difference, right? That's big. So tell us a little bit about the things that you're doing right now.
Right now I just finished recording my new album. I won a Grammy Award for Best New Age album 3 years ago. So this is really my first album since my Grammy win. So I'm really proud of it, and it's called Destiny, and it should be coming out. I'm working on it right now. I don't have a release date, but it should be fairly soon.
Congratulations. That's big because one of the things about it, people are inspired by the music we listen to. So tell us what inspired you with the songs and the music that you create.
Well, my wife inspires me, obviously.
I like your question.
And my kids. Okay. But beyond that, it could be anything. It could be your travels, just living life, your experiences, And one of the things that we love to do also is to volunteer all the time for Children's Hospital, So a lot of those kids inspire me as well. So, that's the reason I'm here really tonight, is to appreciate these wonderful ladies that are really giving back to our community.
Just say, okay, now is the time for me to just say, enough is enough.
Well, our family was hit with mental illness in 2013, and we went into a few years of just a crisis, a family crisis. And as we tried to navigate our medical system, we found that there's just so much going wrong, so many holes, and it immediately made me want to use my platform for something that was actually meaningful, finally. And so I've sort of stand up to every platform I possibly can and spread awareness and really try to fight for change.
So what advice would you give to those people who are dealing with that right now with their families?
Don't give up. There's hope. You know, when we were going through it, it felt like there wasn't hope. And just through education and learning, never take no for an answer, because they'll give it to you over and over again. You keep knocking on the door, you keep fighting for your loved one, and you know, there's hope. And people can live beautifully with a mental illness. You just have to manage it.
And that's true. And to me, the main thing is love, right?
Yeah. Well, as a family, we came together and supported our son immediately. And I think a lot of times families become overwhelmed. They don't know what to do, and that's how families get separated and family members get ostracized, and then, you know, we lose them to the streets and to our system. So I want to change that.
One of the things I love about this is how that they are celebrating so many people who have really given back. So what does that mean to you to just be a part of this family tonight?
It's amazing. First of all, I'm going to be presenting to Deborah Messing. It doesn't get better than that. And her work for PSI, for AIDS, HIV, and focusing on kids in Africa. I mean, you know, we have a celebrity platform, and we deserve to give it away. If we get it, we got to give it away. And I really have such respect for her for what she's done and continues to do, you know, being a voice for the voiceless.
That's true, because literally when you give, it actually comes right back to you.
Absolutely. I started a nonprofit, No More Violence Jewelry. We turn bullets into beautiful pieces of jewelry. And basically it's all about, you know, this conversation of, you know, why are we living in this world? And, you know, as I say, if you have a platform, you've got to use it for good. Otherwise, step off the platform.
Exactly.
Well, first of all, I've known Deborah for years and years and years, and I think she's amazing. So any reason to come out and celebrate Deborah and Sela. I've known Sela for, gosh, more than a decade. So, wow, we're all getting old. And the Creative Coalition, I've been a very active member of the Creative Coalition for many, many, many years, since Christopher Reeve was around. So, you know, I mean, a long, long time. And it's so important to support the arts and to come out and, you know, there are so many award shows, but it's nice to find an award show that does something for people that are actually doing something just besides doing their job, because we all have to do our job. But when you go beyond, above and beyond, Beyonce has a great quote, "We're all in this together." It's not very original, but it's great, so I attribute it to Beyonce.
Things about it, I mean, to see the artists and the actors come out to just celebrate people who are doing great things. What does that mean to you?
I think it just means a lot of great people coming together who are all advocating for similar things, and I think that's so wonderful, you know, showing people the good that they can do.
And look,
I'm so grateful to be here tonight. Just what Deborah Messing, Laverne Cox, all these amazing artists are doing, it's making me want to stand up and use my voice more, and I'm just incredibly grateful to everyone who's coming together, rising up. It's amazing.
Oh, it means everything. You know, I think we've waited so long for women to be appreciated in any art form, but especially the TV industry, and I'm so excited to be here to support all these incredible women being honored tonight, and they inspire me every day.
It's a big night, right? So being here tonight to just celebrate the honorees, just being a family, what does that mean to you?
Honestly, I feel like this is, like you said, a family. And so when I get to come to events and I get to see my friends and I get to see people who are being honored for something we've worked so hard for, I feel like we did it, you know, and I feel so happy for all of my friends and everyone. And so it's a great night. Yeah.
Look, I know you're currently working on some stuff and you know, having your own platform and people watching you, following you, right?
Yeah.
How can you possibly use that to just say, you know, bring awareness about any cause?
Yeah, I do that all the time. I try to, on my social media platform, I'm a big self-love person, and I just feel like I don't like to do so much like body image. I just think mental health for me is just accepting yourself and loving yourself no matter what, rather than saying you should love your body. I think you should just love your mind and your heart first, and I try to instill that in kids more than adults right now, because if we could teach the younger generation when they grow up, they'll be able to be like us and teach the younger generation as well.
Coalition come together.
Oh, I think it's incredible, and with the state that the world is in now, it is absolutely necessary for us to start working together, for us to start lifting each other up instead of trying to push past. We need each other, and I think now more than ever people are seeing that.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into the Melody Trice Show, where we really do believe life is unlimited. One thing that you can do is give back. I don't care if it's just your time. You don't actually have to have the money, but of course, money is good. But the thing about it is, it's actually putting forth the effort to give back. So I thank you so much for tuning into the Melody Trice Show, where we really do believe life is unlimited. Remember, we're now on Roku as well as Amazon. So go check us out, or either just go to our website, www.melodytrice.com.